Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Don Bosco High School. We're going to kick off this snowy evening with two varsity games. First, we're going to start with the girls varsity team. We're going to take it down to Randy Stewart, who will introduce our starting lineup.
This time I'll turn the microphone over to Kelly Weber for an important announcement concerning sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is an expectation. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. Recognize and acknowledge great players from both teams. Respect decisions made by contests and school officials. Refrain from taunting, booing, heckling, and the use of inappropriate language. Respect the athletes, coaches, officials, and fans around you. Be a good sport. Good sportsmanship matters and it starts with you. Thank you, Kelly. And now the starting line for tonight's girls game. For our guest, the Crusaders, number 2, Elena Lethbridge. And for the Bosco Girls, number 12, Callie Tunney. For the Crusaders, number 3, Lauren Reynolds. For the Bosco Girls, Maurice Shares. For the Crusaders, number 4, Whitney Gurney. For the Julie Terry. For the Crusaders, number 5, Taylor Mauser. For the number 30, Brooke Zoll. For the Crusaders, number 12, Cynthia Nice. For the number 52, Alexis Ewan. For the Crusaders, Ron Moore, assisted by Ryan Joe. Head coach Ray Collins is Tim Zarwell, and acted by Lisa Kettringer. I'm going to ask everyone to please remain standing. We're going to be led everywhere and join us in prayer, followed by our national anthem. Almighty Father, you have given us all the gifts which we have and share with each other. Keep us mindful that it's because of these gifts that we're able to be here tonight, and because of these gifts we're able to compete. Help us to be respectful towards each other tonight, to cheer and compete in the spirit of true sportsmanship, and allow us, when our competition is ended, to safely return home. We make this prayer through Christ your Son. Amen.
All right, one final timeout before we start our game. I will introduce your starters for Valley Lutheran, a junior number 2, Elena Loffridge, a junior number 3, Lauren Rindles, a freshman number 4, Linnea Carney, a sophomore number 5, Taylor Mauser, and a freshman number 12, Sophia Van Nice. For the Dons, a 5'7" senior number 13, Callie Tummy, a 5'3" senior number 14, Reese Shares, a 5'6" senior number 24, Julia Thierry, a 5'3" senior number 30, Brooke Zoll, and a 6'1" freshman number 52, Alexis Even. Ball is up in the air, tip off, and we are starting. Brooke Zoll with it on the high post, gives it off to Tommy, back to Zoll in the corner, into Even. Even puts one up and doesn't go, rimming no good. She doesn't get the rebound. Rebound goes to Mauser and the Crusaders down at the other end. Mauser has it, gives it off to Carney. Carney's going to turn the ball over to Even. Even back to Brooke Zoll. Brooke's going to give it off to Callie Tummy. Tummy's going to stop short corner, gives it back to Brooke Zoll. High top of the key, near the center circle, dribbling, looking, waiting for something to develop. Off to Callie Tummy, right side of the wing. In for Alexis Even. Even's going to drive, kick out to Reese Shares. Reese, a three off the back of the iron, no good. And rebound down to Mauser and the Crusaders going the other way with it. Still nothing, our score. 7 minutes to go in the first, and they're going to say Carney stepped out of bounds, going the other way with it. Zoll takes it across the timeline for the Dons, gives it off to Reese Shares. Reese is going to bounce pass back to Brooke Zoll. Brooke is going to take a long two, too strong. Rebound down to Loffridge and the Crusaders. Going the other way, gives it off to Mauser. Mauser back to Rendles. Rendles going to drive, kicks it back to Mauser. Mauser, a long shot, too strong, no good. Rebound down to the Dons. Minute and a half gone by, no score. Callie Tummy long two, good. That one danced around the rim, finally falls in. 2-0 Dons. Rendles back to Mauser. Dons applying that pressure, and they're going to force a turnover out of bounds. Don Bosco basketball. Schulte and Jenna Brown check in for the Dons. 2-0 to score, 6:10 left to go. Brooke Zoll's going to dump it into Schulte. Schulte puts up a shot, too strong. Rebound down to Jenna Brown. Her shot off the front of the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. Another shot up off the back of the iron. Rebound down to Schulte. Her shot goes no good and out of bounds. After all that's said and done, it's going to be Crusader ball. Rendles gets it into Mauser. Mauser's going to go across the court. Gives it back to Rendles. Pass upward for Loffridge. That ball is going to be intercepted by Brooke Zoll. Brooks going to take it across midcourt for the Dons. Off to Callie Tummy, left side of the wing. Holds it, sees nothing. Swing past to Brooke Zoll. Brooks going to try and dump it into Jenna Brown. That one's too strong, going the other way with it. And Loffridge is going to try to go coast to coast. Puts one up, too strong, no good. Rebound down to Schulte and the Dons. Dons pushing up, gets it into Jenna Brown on the block. Puts up a shot, and that one rattles in and out, no good. Rebound down to Mauser. 5:20 left to go in the first, 2-0 the score. Rendell's going to give it off to Loffridge near the center circle. Her pass in is going to be picked off by the Dons. Brooke Zoll and Reese Shares 2-on-1. Zoll's layup too strong, no good. That ball's going to get tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Dons. And they're going to say it's Valley Lutheran ball. Maddie Reagan's going to check in for the Dons. Dons applying that full court pressure. Ball into Mauser. Mauser's going to give it back to Rendles. Rendell's going to throw a rainbow pass up to Loffridge. Loffridge, same thing, over to Carney. They're going to get it in for Van Nice. Kicks it back to Rendles, out to Mauser. And that dump in is going to be intercepted by Reese Shares. Reese is going to throw a long pass up to Maddie Reagan. Long, tall shot, up and good. 4-0 Dons. 4:30 left to go in the first. And Maddie Reagan's going to intercept one in the backcourt. That one's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Valley Lutheran. And we're going to stay on this end. It's going to be Don Bosco ball. Substitution for the Dons. Back to Callie Tummy. Ins for Julia Thierry near the free throw line, up and good. 6-0 Dons. 4:20 left to go in the first. Applying that full court pressure. Mauser's going to take it across half court for the Crusaders. She's going to lose this one. It's going to be recovered by Carney. Carney's going to give it off to Rendles. Rendles back to Loffridge. Loffridge is going to give it to Mauser. They're going to pass this one around. Rendles going to try drive in, sees nothing, gives it back to Mauser. Mauser's going to give it to Van Nuys. Their pass is going to be tipped and recovered by the Dons. Going the other way, Reese shares to Maddie Reagan, left side of the wing, dumps in for Alexis Even. Even puts up a shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to the Crusaders. Mauser takes it across half court for Valley Lutheran, gives it off to Loffridge, left side of the wing, back to Rendles, top of the key. Back to Loffridge. Loffridge, long shot off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Tummy and the Dons. Maddie Reagan up and no good. Rebound, gets her own rebound, puts up another shot too strong. That one's going to get tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Don Bosco. And we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. 3:16 left to go in the first. 6-0 Don Bosco. We'll be back with more right after this. Rendles with the inbound for Valley Lutheran. Gets it into Mauser. Back to Rendles. Don still applying that full court pressure. Loffridge is going to take it across midcourt for the Crusaders. She's going to wait for something to develop. Back to Rendles, right side of the wing. Rendles is going to try and do something on Brooks Zoll. Brooks having none of it. Mauser, long shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to Alexis Even. Going the other way. Pass ahead for Maddie Reagan. Maddie on the block, back to Brooks Zoll. Brooks shot off the back of the iron, no good. Up to Julia Thierry. Thierry puts it up and in for two. 8-0 run for the Dons. 2:40 left to go. Loffridge is going to try and drive. That ball gets tipped. That one goes out of bounds. They're going to say Crusaders touched this one last. It's going back to the home team, Don Bosco. Reese shares with the inbound to Brooks Zoll. Zoll's going to take this one across the timeline, gives it off to Maddie Reagan, left side of the wing, guarded by Rendles. Off to Julia Thierry, back to Reagan. Reagan, long three, got it. Maddie Reagan, long three. 11-0 Dons. 2:15 left to go in the first. Dons still applying that full court pressure. Crusaders nearly turned this one over. They're coming up on that 10 seconds to get it across, and I think, did they get a timeout just in time? Yep. Valley Lutheran's going to take a full timeout, so we'll take a break. We'll be back with more right after this. 11-0, 2:06 left to go in the first. Welcome back. The Crusaders will take this one out of bounds in their own back court. Rendles gets it into Loffridge. Loffridge is going to have this one taken out of her hands, but I think they said this one goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Dons. We're going to stay on this end here. Rendles gets it into Mauser. Mauser has it near the volleyball line, off to Loffridge, left side of the wing. Gets it off to Carney. Carney's going to give it back to Loffridge. That one goes out of bounds. I think same call off the Dons. Gets it into Loffridge, back to Rendles, left side of the wing, off to Mauser. Mauser's going to dribble this one, guarded by Brooksol. Gives it back to Rendles, left side of the wing. She drives, gets nothing. Back to Mauser. Minute 38 left to go in the first. Valley's going to pass this one around. Holding, sees nothing. Gives it back to Mauser. That ball's nearly, that one's on the floor. Up for Rendles. Rendles long two off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Jenna Brown. Going the other way with it. Callie Tummy stops and pops, nothing doing. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Don Bosco. Valley Lutheran ball. Gets it in for Loffridge. Don still applying that full court pressure. Gets it back to Rendles. Guarded by Maddie Reagan. Boy, Rendles better watch that arm bar. Gets it up ahead for Mauser. Mauser for two. 50 seconds left to go in the first. Brooke Zoll takes it across midcourt for the Dons. Maddie Reagan's going to dump it in for Schulte. Schulte sees nothing, back to Maddie. Swing pass to Zoll. Zoll to Jenna Brown from the free throw line. Off the back of the iron, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Don Bosco. .7, 11-2. Don Bosco lead. Rendles gets it into Loffridge. That ball is going to be picked off by Don Bosco. Picked up by Callie Tummy. She's going to get it into Maddie Reagan. Maddie's going to kick it out to Jenna Brown. That ball off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to the Crusaders. 24 seconds left in the first. Mauser's going to take this one across midcourt for Valley Lutheran. Has it, top of the key, guarded by Brooke Soul. Swing pass to Rendles, left side of the wing. And her pass is going to be tipped. That one's going out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Dons. 8.6 left to go in the first. Rendles gets it in for Carney. Carney takes it across midcourt. Off to Mauser. Mauser's going to put up a shot. That one's going to go out of bounds. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass. 2.7 left to go. They're going to say last touch by Don Bosco. This one's going back to Valley Lutheran, staying on this end. Rendles with it underneath her basket, gives it in for Mauser. Mauser's going to put up a shot. That one's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Callie Tummy, and that's going to end the first quarter. 11-2 our score. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more action right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. And we're back with some second quarter action here. Valley Lutheran to inbound the ball. In for Mauser, guarded by Tummy. Nearly walks with that one. Off for Loffridge. Loffridge is going to get the double team from Zoll and Tummy. Gives it right side of the corner to Carney. They're going to say she stepped on the line out of bounds. It's going to be Don Bosco ball. Tummy's going to get it into Brooks Zoll. Brooks going to take this one across midcourt. gives it up for Reese Shares, right side of the wing, off to Brooke Zoll in the right corner, dumps it in for Julia Thierry. Thierry's going to get hit with that double team. She's going to kick it out. That ball was tipped. That one's going to get recovered by Valley, and they're going to call a foul on the Dons. This one's going to be on, well, it doesn't say, but fans say it's Brooke Zoll. There it is. That's her first, team second. Crusaders take it across midcourt. Rendell's with it, left side of the wing. She's going to drive on Reese Shares, nothing doing. Going to get the double team from Thierry. Now they're trapped in the corner. Gets it out to Loffridge. Loffridge is going to dribble it to the right side of the wing. Gives it off for Rendell's. Rendell's pass is going to get intercepted. Brooke Zoll's going to, or Reese Shares is going to throw in it. Hail Mary. That one's going to be taken over, and they're going to call traveling on Valley Lutheran. Minute into the second, still 11-2 our score. Shares gets it into Zoll. Zoll gives it off to Tummy, left side of the wing, back to Brooke Zoll. Brooke Zoll's going to try and dump it in for Alexis Even. She's going to get hit with the double team. Even puts up a shot, rimming in and out, no good. Rebound down to Kearney and the Crusaders. Mauser takes it across half court. That ball gets tipped. Rendell's long pass to Van Nice. Dons are they're going to call a jump ball on this one. That was a fight between Julia Thierry and Sophia Van Nice. Possession arrow, Don Bosco. Zoll takes it across midcourt, gives it off to Reese Shares, top of the key. She's going to give it to Brooke Zoll, right side of the wing. She's going to drive, looking to dump into Alexis Even, puts up a shot, good. Alexis Even, first points of the quarter. 13-2 the score, 6:14 left to go in the half. Mauser's going to give it off to Loffridge. That ball's going to be taken over by the Dons, up for Brooke Zoll. Brooke's going to stop. She's going to dump it into Julia Thierry. That one's tipped around. She recovers. Swing past Brooke Zoll, top of the key, gives it off to Callie Tummy, left corner, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to Julia Thierry. Brooke Zoll, a shot up off the front of the rim, no good. And they're going to call a foul on. Once they get those numbers up, I'll let you know. That one's on Alexis Even. That is her first, team third. 5:50 left to go in the half. Crusaders get it into Rendell's. Rendell's will take this one across half court. In for Van Nice. She's going to get hit with a double team. Ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Valley Lutheran. Don Bosco ball. Callie Tummy into Reese Shares. Reese takes it across midcourt, off to Maddie Reagan, left side of the wing. Pass back to Callie Tummy at the top of the key, gets it in for Jenna Brown. Jenna looks, sees nothing, dump in for Reese Shares. Short off the side of the rim, rebound down to Valley Lutheran. Lauren Rendell's going to try and go coast to coast. Gives it back to Mauser. Mauser to Van Nice. Van Nice puts up a shot. Not enough on that one. Well, I don't know. I think Hannah Schulte touched that one when it went out of bounds. Refs are going to say this is Don Bosco ball. 5:10 left to go in the half. 13-2 our score. Jenna Brown's going to get hit with a double team down low, but she puts up a shot off the backboard and good. Dons extend the lead to 13 is 15-2. Just under 5 minutes to play in the half. Van Nice from the free throw line. She's going to get blocked by Hannah Schulte. Jenna Brown's going to take this one over, gives it up to Callie Tummy. Tummy's going to put it up and in, too strong, no good. Rebound down to Hannah Schulte, back to Jenna Brown. Brown puts up a shot, good, from the free throw line. Extending this lead 17-2 the score. 4:30 left to go in the half. Van Nice from the free throw line. She's going to get blocked by Schulte again. Reese Shares long pass to Callie Tummy, puts up a shot, too strong. Two Dons collide into each other, rebounding that one. That one goes out of bounds. Valley Lutheran basketball. Rendell's gets it into Mauser. Mauser's going to take this one for the Crusaders, guarded by Tummy. Gives it, nope, she's going to hold on to it. She's going to try and drive on Tummy, sees nothing. Gives it off to Loffridge. Loffridge is going to get fouled on the shot. And she's going to go to the line for 2. They're going to call this one on Hannah Schulte. That is her first. Elena Loffridge's first shot is short, but they'll give her another one. Line change for the Dons. In comes Brooke Zoll, Alexis Even, and Julia Thierry. Loffridge, the junior, her second shot. It's up and off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to Mauser, no good. There's a stoppage of play. They're going to say Brooke Zoll double dribbled with that one. Well, it happens, I guess. Valley Lutheran taking it the other way. 4 minutes to go in the half. Pass is going to be intercepted. Maddie Reagan's going to take this one the other way. Stops and shoots. Too short. Rebound down to Mauser, the sophomore, taking it the other way. 3:50 left to go in the half. Mauser's pass to Loffridge is going to get tipped. Loffridge is going to try and drive baseline. That one goes out of bounds. I think they're saying last touch by the Dons. We're going to stay on this end. Rendles gets it into Mauser, right corner. Mauser with a double team. Into Rendles. Her pass is going to be intercepted. That's on the ground. Did they call a jump ball on that one? I think they did. Possession arrow to Valley Lutheran. Rendles gets it in. Her pass is going to be intercepted. Tipped by Callie Tummy. Tummy's going to go up and in for 2. 19-2 the score. 3:20 left to go in the half. Long pass by Valley Lutheran is going to be tipped. That one, they're going to say last touch by Loffridge. Don Bosco ball. Tommy's going to get off to Maddie Reagan. Reagan 3, too strong. Rebound down to Loffridge. 3 minutes to go in the half. Mauser gives it off to Rendles, right side of the wing. Shot up and no good. Rebound down to Alexis Even. Even a Hail Mary pass up to Maddie Reagan. Maddie's going to give it off to Callie Tummy. Her shot too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound down to Alexis Even. Brooke Zoll, another shot off the side of the rim, no good. Mauser comes up with the rebound, but she's going to lose this one. She's going to recover that one, taken across midcourt. Gives it off to Rendles. Rendles going to drive. She's going to get stopped. Her pass to Carney is going to go out of bounds. Don Bosco ball. Brooke Zoll takes across midcourt, gives it up. Alexis Even, long shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound down to Carney. 2:10 left to go in the half. Mauser takes it for the Crusaders, gives it off to Rendles, right side of the wing. She holds it, sees nothing. Back to Mauser, top of the key. Loffridge, left side of the wing. She's going to dump it in for Carney. Left corner, guarded by Julia Thierry. Minute 50 left to go. They're just going to pass this one around. Rendles, long 3 off the back of the board. Rebound down to Thierry. Ball ahead for Maddie Reagan. Maddie's going to put up a shot, no good, but they're going to say she was fouled on the attempt. She's going to go to the line for 2. And they're going to call this one on Taylor Mauser, the sophomore. Maddie Reagan's first shot is good. Rattles in. Gianna Brown, Hannah Schulte checked in for Don Bosco. Maddie Reagan's second shot is up and good. Reese Shares is going to check in for Reagan. Minute 43 left to go in the half. 21-2 the score. Loffridge is going to take this one. Rendell's back to Mauser. Mauser top of the key. Back to Rendell's right side of the wing. Her pass is going to be intercepted. Brooks Zoll and Callie Tummy a 2-on-1. Tummy goes up. Her shot not strong enough, but Brooks Zoll, her shot too strong. Jenna Brown's was just right. Up and in for two. 23-2 the score. Minute 10 left to go in the half. And there's a trip on the floor. They're going to call this one on Reese Shares. That is her first, team fifth. Rendell's with it underneath her own basket, gives it out to Loffridge. Loffridge is going to fall to the floor. That ball's going, it's on the floor. That one hits the out of bounds line. They're going to say last touch by the Dons. We're going to stay on this end. Minute 1 left to go in the half. Rendell's with it out of bounds again, gives it in to Mauser. Mauser's going to get off the Loffridge. Loffridge, her pass is recovered by Carney. Garney's going to get hit with a double team. Don's kind of applying that pressure near the center circle. Mauser with it, right side of the wing. Her pass is going to be intercepted. Brooke Zoll, let's see if she dunks this one. Nope, up and in for two with a layup. 25-2 your score, 40 seconds left to go in the half. Rendell's with it, right side of the wing, gives it off to Loffridge, top of the key. Loffridge, well, I don't know if she jumped on that one, but her Crusader shot up, no good. Rebound down to Brown. 20 seconds left for the Dons. Callie Tummy's going to dump it into Jenna Brown. Jenna's going to go up with a shot. Bump, nothing called. Mauser's going to probably get the last shot of the half. She's going to take this one across midcourt off to Loffridge. Loffridge gives it into Carney. Left side double teamed by the Dons. Van Nice is going to put up a shot and in for two at the buzzer. Ref's going to say that one counted, and that is how the first half is going to end. 25-4 the score. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more action right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. And we're back with more action. Don Bosco inbound to start the second half. Callie Tummy in to Brooke Zoll. Brooke's going to give it off to Reese Shares, right side of the wing. She's going to hold it, sees nothing. Dump in for Alexis Even. Even's going to turn and shoot. That one rattles in and out, no good. Rebound to Julia Thierry. They're going to fight over that one. They're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Valley Lutheran. 25 for the score, 7:45 left to go in the third. Loffridge is going to dump it into Van Nuys. That pass is going to get intercepted by Reese Shares. Reese is going to throw up to Callie Tummy. Tummy up for Alexis Even. Her shot in for two. Rendell's going to take it across, gives it into Carney. Carney's going to go back to Mauser. Rendell's has it right side of the wing. Her shot up off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Julia Thierry and the Dons. And Thierry's going to get called for double dribble. Can't do that. Ball goes back to Valley Lutheran. Underneath their own basket, Rendell's is going to, she's going to get it into Mauser. Mauser's going to get hit with a double team. Guarded by Reese Shares. Her pass to Loffridge, right side of the wing. Loffridge is going to give it back to Rendell's. Rendell's into Van Nuys. Van Nuys is going to give it back off to Loffridge, right side of the wing. She's going to be guarded by Zoll and Thierry. Pass intercepted by the Dons, up for Callie Tummy. Tummy's going to try and drive, puts up a shot, dances around the rim, and no good. Rebound down to Rendell's and the Crusaders. Rendell's going to try and go coast to coast. She's going to have her pocket picked by Brooke Zoll. Callie Tummy with it for the Dons. She's just going to stand there and dribble. Gives it off to Brooke Zoll, left side of the wing, dump into Julia Thierry. And they're going to call a foul. This one's going to be on the freshman, Sophia Van Nuys. That is going to be her first, team first. Dons will take it underneath their own basket. Zoll in for Alexis Even. Even puts up a two off the back of the iron, no good. Gets her own rebound. Second attempt goes up and in. 29-4. 6 minutes left to go in the first. Loffridge with it, right corner is going to, her pass is going to be picked off by Tummy. Gives it back to Brooke Zoll. Brooke Zoll's going to try and drive, puts up a short shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Van Nuys. Van Nuys nearly loses it. Off to Mauser. Mauser will take it. Top of the key. Gives it off to Loffridge, right side of the wing. Her pass is going to be intercepted by Tummy. Tummy is going to take it the other way. Alexis Even, another shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down. I think they're going to call that one a jump ball. Possession arrow, Don Bosco. Reagan, Schulte, and Brown are going to check in for the Dons. 29-4 the score, 5:31 left to go in the third. Brooke Zoll inbound to Jenna Brown. Brown puts up a shot off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Rendell's and the Crusaders. Mauser's going to take it, left side of the wing. She's going to put up a long three off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound to Jenna Brown. Loffridge hits the floor. Brooke Zoll up for Callie Tummy. Tummy's going to put up a shot, and she's going to get bumped and fouled, and she's going to go to the line for two. They're going to call that one on Mauser, the sophomore. That is her second, team second. Tummy's first shot is up and good. Tummy's second attempt up and also good. Extends this Don's lead to 27. Largest lead of the year for them. Mauser takes it across midcourt. She's going to split her defenders. Ball's going to get kicked. Jenna Brown can't believe it. We all saw it, though. No, they're going to call Jenna Brown with a foul. That's going to be her second. Team first. Rendles gets it into Carney. Carney's going to get hit with a double team off to Loffridge. Loffridge is going to drive, and I think she's going to get bumped and fouled. I'm going to call this one on Brooke Zoll. That is her second, team second. Rendles gets it in for Mauser. Mauser along three, no good. Rebound down to Schulte and the Dons. Gets it up to Maddie Reagan. Reagan's going to nearly double dribbles with the ball. In for Jenna Brown on Van Nuys. Brown's shot falls in for two. 4:44 left to go in the third. 33-4 the score. Mauser takes it across midcourt, guarded by Tummy. Gives it off to Loffridge. Loffridge will get it off to Rendles near the center circle. She's going to try and drive on Maddie Reagan. Gets hit with Jenna Brown. That ball gets swatted out of bounds. They're going to call Jenna Brown with a foul on that one. That is going to be her third. And they're going to say Lauren Rendles was shooting on that, so she's going to get two from the charity stripe. Rendles, the junior, her first shot is up and good. Rendles' second shot is up and rattles in and out. No good. Rebound to Jenna Brown and the Dons. Brown's going to push this one up for the Dons. Gives it off to Brooke Zoll, left side of the wing. Got another dump in for Jenna Brown. Jenna's going to turn and shoot. Dances around and falls. 35-5 the score. 4:10 left to go in the third. Valley Lutheran's pass is going to be intercepted. Callie Tummy's going to take it ahead. She's going to go up and good for two. Rendles takes it across midcourt for Valley Lutheran. 3:50 left to go in the third. That pass nearly intercepted. They're going to say that's another foul on Brooke Zoll. That is going to be her third, team fourth. Elaney Keeker's going to check in for the Dons. Brooke Zoll's going to have a seat. Rendles gets it into Mauser. She's going to get hit with a double team. Gets out of it, guarded by Reagan. Gives it off to Loffridge, right side of the wing, guarded by Keeker. Loffridge is going to split her defenders there. Gives it off to Mauser. Long two, rattles in and out, no good. Rebound down to Alexis Even and the Dons. Reese Shares takes it across midcourt, gives it off to Keeker, left side of the wing. Keeker looks, sees nothing, gives it into Brooke Zoll. Zoll's gonna, or Shares rather, is gonna dump it into Alexis Even. Mauser with it near the center circle, guarded by Reagan, gives it off to Carney. That was Rendles with the shot, no good. 3 minutes left to go in the third. Reese Shares a long pass up to Maddie Reagan into Alexis Even. Even's shot, no good. Rebound down to Loffridge and the Crusaders. Loffridge will take this one the other way. She's going to drive, gives it off to Carney. Carney hit with a double team. Her pass is going to be intercepted by Reagan. Reagan's going to go the other way with it, lays it up and in for two. 2:30 left to go in the third. 39-5 the score. Mauser dribbles by two defenders, gives it off to Van Nuys. That ball is going to be tipped and picked off by Julia Thierry. Another long pass to Reagan. Reagan's going to stop and pop for two. Rattles in and out, no good. Even almost has that rebound. That ball just falls out of her hands and into the Crusaders, going the other way with it. Loffridge gives it off to Rendles, top of the key. She's going to hold it, split her defenders. She's going to put up a shot. That's going to be tipped and blocked, rebounded down to Keeker. Keeker gives it off to Reese Shares. Reese long pass up ahead to Reagan. Reagan's going to give it into Alexis Even. Her shot off the side of the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. She's going to kick this one out to Maddie Reagan. Reagan long, three off the front of the rim, no good. That one rebounded to Reese Shares. She's going to give it to Maddie Reagan, right side of the wing. Dumps it into Julia Thierry. That one's going to be tipped around. They're going to call something. Let's wait and see what the call is. They're going to call that one. They're going to call a foul on Sophia Van Nuys, the freshman. That is her second, team third. Reese Shares with it on her own baseline. Gives it off to Jenna Brown. Back to Brooke Zolt. Back to Reese Shares into Jenna Brown. Jenna's going to turn and shoot off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound down to Lawfridge and the Crusaders. Mauser takes it across midcourt for the Crusaders, gives it off to Lawfridge, back to Rendles. Rendles guarded by Brooke Zoll and Callie Tummy, that double team we've seen so much of tonight. Gives it back to Mauser. Mauser's going to put up a shot from the free throw line, nothing doing, but she's going to get bumped and fouled. And she is going to go to the charity stripe for two. I'm going to call this one on Reese Shares. That is her second, team fifth. Mauser's first shot is up and good. Second shot is up and also good. And Valley Lutheran is going to take a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break. 39-7 the score, minute 7 left to go in the third. We'll be back with more action right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. And the Dons inbound to resume play to keep the third going. Minute left. Hannah Schultz is going to turn and shot too strong, no good. Rebound down to the Crusaders. Mauser's going to take this one across midcourt. And they're going to call, I think, a moving screen. I think this one's going to go on Van Nuys. That is her third, team fourth. Tummy in for Brooke Zoll. 49 seconds left to go in the quarter. Reese Shares with it, right side of the wing, gives off to Jenna Brown into Brooke Zoll. Zoll long two, in and out, no good. Van Nuys with the rebound. 36 seconds left to go in the third. Mauser with it near the center circle. She's going to drive, split her defenders, gives it off to Lawfridge. Lawfridge a long three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Schulte. And they're going to call a foul. This one looks like it's going to be on Lauren Rendles. That is her first, team fifth. 22.4 left to go in the quarter. In for Brooke Zoll. Brooke will take it across midcourt. Gives it off to Callie Tummy, left side of the wing. Callie's going to dribble. Gives it to Reese Shares. Shares guarded closely. Swing past to Brooke Zoll. Brooke in for Jenna Brown. Brown's got an open space. Her shot too strong, no good. Rebound to Callie Tummy. Tummy's shot too strong, no good. Jenna Brown with the rebound, and her shot at the buzzer does not fall. That's how we're going to end the third. 39-7 the score. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. And we're back with fourth quarter action. Rendell's into Mauser for the Crusaders. Crusaders playing the same 5 all night long. Mauser to Loffridge, right corner, hits the double team with Thierry and Zoll, gets it into Carney. He's going to dribble out, but they're going to say that Carney traveled with the basketball. Don Bosco ball. Brooks Zoll gives it off to Reese Shares. Reese back to Brooke, right corner, gets it in for Alexis Even. That ball's on the ground. Tipped out to Julia Thierry. Thierry shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to the Crusaders, and they're going to call a foul. That one's going to go on Alexis Even. That's her second, team 6th. Rendell's takes it across midcourt for the Crusaders. She's going to have that ball tipped away. That one's put on the ground. They're going to call that one a jump ball. That's possession arrow, Don Bosco. Going the other way with it. $7:19 left to go in the fourth. Brooke Zoll's going to give it off to Callie Tummy, left side of the wing. Off to Alexis Even. Back to Brooke Zoll, left side of the wing. Gives it off to Reese Shares. Shares is going to dump it in for Alexis Even, whose shot goes in and rattles out. Well, I don't know how that one didn't fall. Falls out of bounds, though, to say Don Bosco ball. Zoll into Thierry, left corner, back to Callie Tummy. Brooke Zoll shot too strong. Rebound down to Alexis Even. Julia Thierry's shot, she's going to get bumped and fouled. I think Julia Thierry's going to go to the line for 2. They're going to call this one on Van Nuys. That is her 4th. Julia Thierry's first shot is off the front of the rim, no good. Thierry's second shot is up and good. And Don Bosco is going to take a full timeout here, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more action right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. Mauser with it for the Crusaders, takes it across midcourt. 6:50 left to go in the game. Rendell's in, gives it to Van Nuys. Van Nuys shot, I think, tipped, recovered by the Crusaders, but that tip is going to be intercepted by Brooke Zoll. Zoll's going to go up for 2. Gets the and 1. She's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. They're going to say this foul was on Lauren Rendell's. That is her second, team 7th. Don's in the bonus. Zoll's free throw is up and no good. Rebound down to Callie Tummy. Tummy puts up a 2. That one falls. And the Dons extend their lead 44-7. Loffridge takes it across midcourt for the Crusaders. 6:25 left to go in the ball game. Van Nuys with it. Back to Loffridge. Loffridge back to Van Nuys. Van Nuys puts up a shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebound down to the Dons. Maddie Reagan's pass is going to be, she's going to have her pocket picked by Mauser. Mauser's going to go the other way with it. Holds it, gives it off to Rendell's left corner in for Mauser. Back to Rendles. Rendles a long two off the top of the backboard, no good. Rebound down to Brooke Zoll. Brooke is going to get off to Callie Tummy. Tummy pump fakes, puts it up and in for two. Mauser off to Rendles, back to Mauser. Mauser long two off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Reese Shares in the Dons. Maddie Reagan, long pass up for Callie Tummy. That one is going to be deflected, go out of bounds. They're going to say it is Valley Lutheran basketball. Mauser with it for the Crusaders. 5:10 left to go in the contest. Takes it across midcourt, guarded by Callie Tummy. And Tummy's going to intercept this one and lays it up and in for two. Mauser guarded by Tummy and Shares again. Her pass is going to be intercepted by Brooke Zoll. Brooke Zoll's going to lay it up and in for two. And Valley Lutheran is going to take a timeout. So we'll be back with more action right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. .438 left to go in the contest. Rendles with it for the Crusaders. Gives it off to Carney, into Van Nice, back to Mauser. Mauser to Rendles, long two off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound to Alexis Even, and the Dons Keeker with it, right side of the wing, in for Jenna Brown. Brown back to Alexis Even, puts up a two, off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Jenna Brown. Brown puts it in for two. Rendles with it, top of the key. That ball is going to be intercepted. Maddie Reagan is going to lay that one up. Oh, she gets blocked. But Brooke Zoll with the rebound puts it up and in for two. 3:45 left to go in the contest. 54-7 the score. And Mauser's going to go up for a shot. She's going to get bumped and fouled. So she will go to the line for two. They're going to call this one on Jenna Brown. That is her fourth, team seventh. I think Jenna just looked at her number like, couldn't possibly be on me. Mauser's first free throw is up and good. I would have sworn that was a lane violation on the Dons, but they're saying that one's going the other way. Don Bosco ball. 3:30 left to go in the game. Jenna Brown back to Maddie Reagan. Reagan along two, no good. Rebound down to Mauser. Mauser to Lawford's left side of the wing. Mauser's going to turn and shoot, blocked by Even. Even's going to have to take this one up by herself. Keeker with it left side of the wing, in for Jenna Brown at the free throw line. Back to Maddie Reagan. Maddie's going to back this one out, respecting that 6-foot distance rule with COVID. Brooke Zoll with it right side of the wing. Back to Maddie Reagan, top of the key. Holds it. She's going to dribble in, kick it out for Brooke Zoll. Zoll a long three, off the back of the iron, no good. That one's on the floor. Don's rebound that one. Maddie Reagan with it, right corner. Back out for Brooke Zoll. 2:35 left to go in the ball game. Keeker with it, top of the key, holds it in for Jenna Brown. Brown back to Alexis Even. Even long past the Brooke Zoll. Brooke Zoll long two. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Jenna Brown. I think that might have been over the back. Brown puts it up and in for two. Rendles is going to get bumped and fouled. I'm going to call this one on Eleni Keeker. That is her first. But the Crusaders are in the bonus, so they are going to the line. Rendell's first shot is up and good. Dons are going to line change this one. Hannah Schulte, Josie Hogan, Eleni Keeker, Kaylee Kerr, and Lakota Moses in for the blue and white. Rendell's second shot is up and good. Valley Lutheran is going to call a timeout, so we'll take a short break. 2:03 left to go in the game, and we'll be back with the final minutes right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. Two minutes left to go in the fourth. Moses gets it into Josie Hogan. Josie Hogan gives it to Eleni Keeker. Keeker has it near the center circle. Gives it back to Hogan, in for Kaylee Kerr. Kerr looks, sees nothing. She's going to turn and shoot. Ball off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to Van Nice. Minute 40 left to go. Rendell's with it, gives it off to Loffridge. Loffridge back to Rendell, right side of the wing, takes it to, that would have been Mauser, but back to Loffridge. That pass is going to be tipped, recovered by Van Nice. Loffridge to Carney, back to Loffridge. Back to Rendell's. I'm going to pass this one around a little bit. Minute 15 left to go. Loffridge with it, top of the key. Rendell's a corner three from the right wing. Good. 56-13 minutes to go in the fourth. Dakota Moses with it. Comes off a Schulte screen, holds it, sees nothing. Back to Hogan. Eleni Keeker with it near the center circle. Back to Moses. 45 seconds left to go. Comes off a Schulte screen. Pump fake. Schulte up and good for two. 35 seconds left to go in the game. Mauser with it, top of the key. Gives it off to Rendell's. Long three off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Hannah Schulte. 24 seconds left. Keeker with it, left side of the wing. She's going to be guarded by Loffridge. Take it to the top of the key, gives it off to Lakota Moses, who holds it. Off to Josie Hogan, right side of the wing. 10 seconds left to go. Lakota Moses with it, right corner. Her shot's going to get up and blocked. Loffridge is going to take this one across midcourt. 4 seconds left. Heaves a long three. No good. And that's how the ball game is going to end. 58-13 the score. That is your final from Don Bosco High School. Stick around. We have more action. The boys varsity is coming on here after just a short intermission. So we'll be back with more action right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. And welcome back to the second half of this boy-girl varsity doubleheader as the Dons and the Crusaders take the floor. Let's bring it down to Randy Stewart with tonight's introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bosco High School. The Dons host the Valley Lutheran Crusaders. And now the starting lineup for tonight's boys game. For the Crusaders, number 2, Ethan LaRue. Crusaders number 5, Isaac Nedved. Crusaders number 20, Andrew Smith. Crusaders number 23, Andrew Guthrie. Number 32, Joel Kemper. Crusaders number 24, Wesley Nickerman. Number 44, Ryan Fontaine.
And for the Valley Lutheran Crusaders, a sophomore, number 2, Ethan LaRue, a junior, number 5, Isaac Natvig, a sophomore, number 20, Adric Schmitz, a senior, number 23, Andrew Guthrie, a junior, number 24, A. Wesley Detterman, and for the Dons, a senior, Peyton Pachinka, sophomore, number 42, Joel Nepper, a junior, Ryan Naughton, sophomore, Ty Purdy, and a junior, Ryan McFadden. Refs making sure everything is in ship shape here. Ball is tipped. Game on. Don Bosco with it. Ryan Naughton takes it, has the top of the key, gives it off to Ty Purdy. Swing pass to Joel Nepper. Nepper right side of the wing, gives it off to Ryan Naughton. Naughton guarded by LaRue. Naughton's going to give it off to Ty Purdy. Purdy's going to hold it long, pass to Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka's going to lay it up and in for 2. Our first points of the night. 2-0 Dons. Natvig with it for the Crusaders, gives it back to Schmitz. Schmitz guarded by Nepper. Schmitz going to put a few moves on Nepper, gives it off to LaRue, left side of the wing. Swing pass back to Natvig, right side of the wing. He holds it, sees nothing. Bounce pass to LaRue. LaRue a long 2 off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Crusaders. They're going to give it back to LaRue. He's going to turn and shoot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Ty Purdy and the Dons. He'll give it off to Naughton, take it across midcourt. Naughton's going to drive. He'll put it up and in for 2, and he's going to get bumped and fouled. He's going to go to the charity stripe for the old-fashioned three-point play. They're going to call this one on Ethan LaRue, the sophomore. That is his first team first. Naughton's shot is up and good. Don's out to a 5-0 lead early on, 7 minutes to go in the first. Detterman breaks the streak. He's with a long 2. Peyton Pachinka takes it right side of the wing, and he's going to get called for one too many steps. Valley Lutheran basketball. Schmitz with it in the backcourt for Crusaders. He's going to give it up to Natvig. Natvig's going to hold it off the LaRue left side, back to Natvig. Natvig takes it right side of the wing, puts it between his legs. His pass nearly picked off by Ryan Naughton. That pass tipped by Ty Purdy. Detterman with it, right side of the wing, guarded by Purdy. Bounce pass back to Natvig, nearly loses it. Natvig guarded by Ty Purdy. He's going to drive on Purdy. Ball gets loose. Somehow Valley Lutheran comes up with it. Long 3, no good. Rebound down to Peyton Pachinka. team's leading rebounder, and Don Bosco. Pachinko with it near the center circle. He'll give it off to Ryan Naughton. Naughton holding it. He's respecting that 6-foot COVID distance. Peyton Pachinko with it. Short corner. He's going to drive. Pump fakes. Up for a shot. Lays it in for two. 7-2 the score. 5:45 left to go in the first. Guthrie with it. Back to Natvig. Back to Guthrie. Guthrie's going to drive. He'll put up a shot. No good. Rebound down to Peyton Pachinko. Pachinko's going to take it across midcourt. Off to Ty Purdy. Purdy, he's going to get called for traveling. Valley Lutheran ball. Valley Lutheran's going to take a quick 30-second timeout, so we'll take a short break here. We'll be back with more action right after this. Schmitz with it for the Crusaders, takes it across midcourt, guarded by Joel Nepper. Pass off to LaRue, right side of the wing. LaRue with it, guarded by Naughton. LaRue's going to lose it, gives it back to Detterman, who puts up a shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to Ryan Naughton, bump, nothing called. Naughton's going to go coast to coast with this one. He'll lay it up and in for two. 9-2 the score, 5 minutes left to go in the first. Natvig with it for the Crusaders. He's going to take a long three off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to Ryan Naughton, going the other way with it. Naughton going to slow this one down. He'll walk it across midcourt. He's going to look for a dump pass to Ryan McFadden. McFadden's going to turn. He's bumped and fouled. He's going to go to the line for two. We're going to call this one on Isaac Natvig, the junior. That is his first team second. McFadden first shot is up and no good. That one stayed on the back of the rim for what seemed to be forever. McFadden shot is up and good. Extends this Don's lead to 10-2. Natvig with it for the Crusaders, takes it across midcourt. He's going to be guarded by Ty Purdy. Gives it off to Guthrie. Guthrie's going to drive, puts up a teardrop off the backboard and in. 10-4 the score, 4:20 left to go in the first. Ryan Naughton with it, left wing. He's going to put it between his legs, gives it back to Ty Purdy. Purdy's going to slingshot one in for McFadden. But they'll kick this one back out. Ryan McFadden, left side of the wing. He's going to pump fake and drive. Kick back to Joel Nepper. Nepper's going to go in for Ryan Naughton. Naughton up, too strong off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound down to LaRue. And the Crusaders. Schmitz is going to drive, gives it back to LaRue. Long three off the backboard, no good. Tipped around, rebound. Natvig, another three. Too strong, no good. Rebound down to Peyton Pachinko. Pachinko's going to go one-on-one with LaRue. Looking, sees nothing, gives it back to Ryan Naughton, left side of the wing. Ty Purdy with it, top of the key. Purdy thought about that long three, but thought twice. Nepper, long two. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Ryan Naughton, who puts it up and in for two. 12-4 the score, 3:16 left to go in the first. Guthrie with it, gives it off to LaRue, left corner, back to Schmitz. Schmitz coming off a screen there, gives it back to Natvig, right side of the wing. Bounce past to Detterman. Detterman in for Guthrie. Guthrie's going to drive, put up a shot. That one danced around the rim, no good. Ty Purdy gets bumped, nothing called on the rebound. Purdy's going to go the other way with it, coast to coast, and he's going to draw the foul. And they're going to call that one on Andrew Guthrie, the senior. That is his first team third. Ty Purdy with it underneath his own basket, gets it into Ryan McFadden, right corner off to Johnny Duarte. Ty Purdy, long three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Guthrie. And the Crusaders, long pass up for Detterman through the fingertips and out of bounds. They're going to say Don Bosco basketball. Into Ryan Naughton for the Dons. 2:38 left to go. He'll take it across midcourt off to Johnny Duarte, right side of the wing. In for Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka's going to drive. He'll get bumped. Nothing called. Puts up a shot. Falls short. Rebound down to Detterman. He'll give it off to Schmitz. Schmitz is going to come off a screen. Long three off the backboard. No good. Rebound down to Ryan McFadden and the Dons. Ty Purdy puts it between his legs. He'll give it off to Ryan Naughton. 2 minutes left to go. Ty Purdy with it right wing, gives it off to Peyton Pachinka. Back to Purdy, who will lay it up and in for two. Extends this Dons lead. 14-4, minute 53 left to go. Austin Kimmerly in. Hands it back to Don Bosco. Ryan Naughton in with it. He'll back this one out, set something up. Long pass to Ty Purdy. Corner three. Off the backboard, off the back of the rim, no good. Swing pass to Peyton Pachinka. Johnny Duarte, long three off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Ryan McFadden. He'll get bumped on the shot, and they'll call a foul on this one. And McFadden will go to the line for two. They're going to call that one on Isaac Natvig, the junior. That is his second, team fourth. McFadden's first shot is up and good. Aiden Bedard checks in for the Crusaders. McFadden's second shot is up and no good. Off the back of the rim, bounces out, rebound down to the Crusaders. Going the other way with it. Schmitz puts up a shot off the front of the iron, no good. Ty Purdy going the other way with it. He's going to cross over, and I believe did he travel with that one? I'm going to say he traveled with it. Don Bosco is going to take a quick timeout here, so we'll be back with more action right after this. Minute 15 left to go in the first, 15 for the score. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. Resuming play. Valley Lutheran takes it across midcourt. It's going to drive on Johnny Duarte. That pass to Bedard almost goes out of bounds. Guthrie with it, gives it off to Kimmerly. Shot no good. Rebound down to Pachinka. Ty Purdy's going to press this one. He'll go up. Shot too strong, no good. Rebound down to Schmitz. Under a minute to go. Schmitz going to take this one across midcourt for the Crusaders. Guarded one-on-one by Johnny Duarte. Gives it off to Detterman. He's going to dribble to the top of the key. Guthrie, long three, banks it in for the Crusaders. Trims that deficit to 8, 15-7. Not into Duarte. Duarte pump fakes, nothing doing. Ryan McFadden has it. Peyton Pachinka with it, top of the key. Back to McFadden, right side of the wing, guarded by Bedard. Ty Purdy, dump pass into Naughton, nothing doing. Peyton Pachinka, three off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to Kimmerly and the Crusaders. 10 seconds left to go. Schmitz is going to take this one across midcourt for the Crusaders. Gives it off to Detterman. Detterman a long three, bank no good. Ty Purdy with it. Half court heave, no good. And that's how the first quarter is going to end with a score of 15-7. Don Bosco with the lead. And we'll take a quick break from the action, but we'll be back with more right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. Valley Lutheran with possession to start the second quarter. Schmitz in with it. He's going to drive on Nepper. He'll put up a shot and good. Trims that deficit to 6. Ryan Naughton with it right side of the wing, guarded by Schmitz. He's going to dump it in for Peyton Pachinka. He's going to get bumped and fouled. I think they're going to call this one on Austin Kimmerly. That will be his first, team 5th. Ty Purdy in for Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka's going to hold it. Gives it back to Nepper. Nepper swing pass to Ryan Naughton. Naughton long pass to Ryan McFadden. McFadden's going to drive. Gives it to Peyton Pachinka, who gets one swatted away. Schmitz with it going the other way. Guthrie puts it up and in for 2. Don Bosco leads 15-11. Ryan Naughton with it, top of the key. He'll give it off to Ryan McFadden. McFadden guarded by Bedard into Peyton Pachinka. And I think they're going to call this one on, they're going to call that one on Peyton Pachinka. I don't know about that one. Schmitz with it for the Crusaders going the other way. 7 minutes left to go in the half. Bedard with it back to Detterman. Detterman, they're going to call traveling with the basketball. So it'll be Don Bosco basketball. In for Ryan Naughton. Naughton will take it across midcourt, guarded by Detterman. Coming off a McFadden screen, and he'll have a wide open lane for the layup, up and in for 2. 6:44 left to go, 17-11 our score. Schmitz with it for the Crusaders, guarded by Nepper. Comes off a Kimmerly screen and puts one up and in for 2. Don Bosco lead back to 4. Ryan Naughton dump pass into Ty Purdy. Purdy's going to turn around, put one up and in for 2. He's going to get slapped, and that's going to be a foul on Valley Lutheran, and Ty Purdy's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Not really the way Ty Purdy likes to get 3 points, but 3 points is 3 points. They're going to call that one on Guthrie. That is his second, team 6th. And Ty Purdy to the line for the bonus. Purdy's shot is up and off the back of the iron, no good. Falls out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Dons. Valley Lutheran with the basketball. 6:19 left to go in the half. Schmitz guarded one-on-one by Nepper. Puts it between his legs. He's going to drive. He'll give it back to Natvig, right side of the wing. Natvig guarded by Ty Purdy. Getting flashy, but that pass is going to be deflected out of bounds by Ryan Naughton, and we're going to stay on this end. Guthrie gets it into Natvig. Natvig still guarded by Ty Purdy. He's going to drive on Ty Purdy, puts up a shot off the back of the backboard, no good. Peyton Pachinka with it. He's going to go both ways. He's going to dribble, drive, lay one up and in for 2. 21-13 the score, 5:50 left to go in the half. Schmitz guarded by Nepper. And Schmitz puts it on the floor, and he's going to throw this one out of bounds. Don Bosco ball. Ryan Naughton with it. He's going to pass one up to Ryan McFadden. That ball is going to fall out of his hands into Schmitz. Schmitz is going to go the other way with it, lay it up and in for 2. 21-15, 5:26 left to go in the half. Ryan Naughton takes it across midcourt for the Dons. He's going to come off a Peyton Pachinka screen. Looks, sees nothing. Off to Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka will lay one up. Not enough. Off the side of the rim, no good. Ball on the floor. This one's going to be batted around. Don Bosco comes up with it. Ryan Naughton going the other way. We'll be careful with those carries there. Naughton goes up on the floor. I think they're going to call an offensive foul. They're going to call this one on Peyton Pachinka. I don't know that he had anything to do with it, but under 5 to go. Schmitz with it for the Crusaders, guarded by Nepper. Guthrie's going to get his pass intercepted by Ryan Naughton. He'll go up, in for two. Extends that lead back to 8:23-15. 4:40 left to go in the half. Schmitz takes it across midcourt, still guarded by Nepper. I think Nepper's going to be like a gnat. He's going to be in his face all night tonight. Guthrie, long three off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound down to LaRue. LaRue with a long pass to Natvig. Natvig another three. Off the backboard, no good. 4:20 left to go in the half. Ryan Naughton takes it across midcourt for Don Bosco. He's waiting for something to develop. Joel Nepper thought about a three, kicks it back to Ryan Naughton. Swing pass to Ryan McFadden, right side of the wing. McFadden's going to drive. He'll lose that one, but recover it. Kick out to Ryan Naughton. Naughton's just going to take a three. No good. Rebound to Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka puts it up and in for two. Extends this Don Bosco lead to 10, 25-15. 3:50 left to go in the half. LaRue with it into Kimmerly. Kimmerly is going to lay it up and in. He's going to get the bucket and the foul. He'll go to the charity stripe for the extra point. Kimmerly, a 28% free throw shooter. His shot is up and off the side of the rim, no good. And that one falls out of bounds. It'll be Don Bosco ball. And Valley Lutheran is going to take a quick timeout, so we'll take a quick break here. 25-17 the score, 3:42 left in the half. We'll be back with more action right after this. Don's inbound to continue play. 3:40 left to go in the half. Ty Purdy with it. His pass is going to get deflected. That one's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Valley Lutheran. Don's inbound from their sideline. Peyton Pachinka into Ryan Naughton. He has it at the top of the key. He's going to wait for something to develop here. He's going to do a lob pass to Ty Purdy. That one's going to go out of bounds. Turnover Don's. Into Schmitz for the Crusaders. Schmitz still guarded by Nepper. Off to Natvig, right side of the wing. He's going to take it top of the key. Still guarded by Nepper. He's going to try and drive. Puts an arm on him. Into Kimmerly, who puts up a shot off the backboard. No good. You know, he bear hugged Peyton Pachinka there. Nothing doing. Back to Ryan Naughton, who takes it across midcourt. Naughton guarded by Schmitz. Gives it off to Nepper. We're going to call Nepper with the traveling, and we're going to go the other way with it. Natvig into Schmitz, back to Natvig, takes it across midcourt. Off the LaRue left side, in for Kimmerly. That ball is going to be stripped by Ryan Naughton. Naughton, long pass into Peyton Pachinka. I think Valley Lutheran wanted to travel there. They're going to get a bump. That one's going to be on Detterman, the junior. That's his first, team 7th. Bench is calling for the one-on-one, should be. And that's going to send Peyton Pachinka to the line. I don't know what the holdup is here, but He'll go to the line for the 1-and-1. Pachinka's first shot is up and no good. Rebound down to Natvig and the Crusaders. Natvig fumbles with the ball. He still has it though, near the center circle, guarded by Ty Purdy. He'll fire one in for LaRue. LaRue's gonna go up for a shot short. That one rebounded by Detterman, looked like it went out of bounds, nothing called. Detterman long three, no good. Rebound down to Peyton Pachinka, who's gonna have his pocket picked by LaRue. LaRue's going the other way. And that's gonna go to Kimmerly, but they're gonna call him with traveling the basketball. Guthrie checks back in for the Crusaders. 25-17 the score, 2:15 left to go in the half. Pachinka in for Naughton. Naughton's gonna walk this one across midcourt. He has it left side of the wing. He'll hold off, gives it into Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka's gonna get bumped and fouled on the shot, so that's gonna send him to the line for two. They're gonna call that one on Austin Kimmerly. That's his second, team eighth. Pachinka's first shot is no good. McFadden forgot it was two shots. Johnny Duarte checks in for the Dons. Pachinka's second shot is up and also no good. Tipped, rebound to Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka's gonna go up for another shot. That one falls home. Extends his Dons lead back to 10, 27-17 the score. Guthrie with it, top of the key, gives it off to Detterman. Detterman, I think that was a long two. Minute 40 left to go in the half. Ty Purdy, long fire, laser pass into Pachinka. Pachinka puts one up, too strong off the back of the rim. Rebound down to the Crusaders. Natvig guarded by Naughton. Detterman takes it back. That one's going to be stripped by Ty Purdy. Ryan Naughton takes it, gives it off to Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka gets bumped, nothing called. Nothing, that one's gonna get kicked out of bounds. And they're gonna say that was last touch by the Dons. Boy, he got hit hard down there, nothing doing. Refs say play on. Minute 5 to go, 27-19 to score. Natvig with it, left side of the wing. Back to Guthrie. Guthrie's gonna drive, too strong, no good. Rebound down to Kimmerly. Rebound back to Valley Lutheran, picked off by Ryan Naughton. Naughton's gonna go up for two, nothing doing. 35 seconds left in the half. Detterman with it. He'll take it across midcourt for the Crusaders. And he's gonna get called for traveling with the basketball. Ryan Naughton's gonna probably try and get the last shot here. 20 seconds left in the half. He has it in the center circle. Waiting, calling something. Probably gonna wind this clock down. Gives it to Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka's gonna hold it, sees nothing. Johnny Duarte, shot, nothing called. In for Ryan McFadden, up and in for two. 5 seconds left to go. Natvig with it, gives it back to Schmitz. Long three, falls short, and that's how the half is going to end. 29-19 the score. And we'll be back with more action right after the halftime break. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. And we are back with third quarter action. Don Bosco inbound the ball to start the half. Ryan Naughton with it, gives it off to Ty Purdy. Left elbow, he'll hold it. He's gonna give it off to Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka thinks twice about going in on that one. Back to Ty Purdy, top of the key. Holds it, back to Peyton Pachinka, back to Joel Nepper. Ryan McFadden is gonna drive. He'll put up a shot, nothing called. They say, they're gonna call a foul. They're gonna say this one was on the ground. They're going to call this one on Adric Schmitz, excuse me. That's his first, team first. Into Ryan McFadden. McFadden's going to put up a shot in and good for two. Gives the Dons a 31-19 lead. LaRue's pass is going to be swatted by Ty Purdy out of bounds. They're going to keep it on this end. Natvik gets it into Schmitz. Schmitz still guarded by Nepper. Schmitz going to give it off to Detterman. Long three, no good. That ball is going to that's going to take a Valley Lutheran bounce off of some Bosco defenders, go out of bounds, and it's staying at this end. Natvik gets it in, but gets it right back out. Don Bosco ball. Peyton Pachinka inbound to Ryan Naughton. 7:15 left to go in the first. Ryan Naughton's going to take it across midcourt. He's going to come off a McFadden screen. He's going to drive, puts it up and in. Nothing called. Ball gets swatted out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Don Bosco. And it's going to be Valley Lutheran ball. Natvig with it. He's going to get guarded by Pachinka, right corner. Pass to Detterman, back to Natvig, back to Schmitz. Schmitz still guarded by Nepper. Schmitz, long three, off back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to Peyton Pachinka. 6:38 left to go. Laser pass into McFadden. That one's going to get intercepted by the Crusaders and LaRue. LaRue to Natvig, back to LaRue. Back to Detterman, back to LaRue. Back to Natvig. Natvig's going to drive. That ball goes out of bounds. I think we're staying on this end. Natvig gets it into Schmitz. Schmitz is going to go baseline, lays one up and in for two. Ryan Naughton coast to coast. He's going to get bumped and fouled. He's going to get the bucket and go to the charity stripe for one more. I'm going to call this one on Ethan LaRue, the sophomore. That is his second, team second. Ryan Naughton's free throw is up and good. In for Natvig, takes it across midcourt. Crusaders going to push this one, guarded by Naughton. He's going to dribble in the lane, picks up his dribble. LaRue shot, no good. That was Detterman, excuse me. Rebound down to Valley Lutheran. Another shot mishandled. Rebound down to McFadden and the Dons. Ryan Naughton's going to drive, kicks it back out, sees nothing. Ty Purdy, long three. In and out, no good. That was a good three by Ty, just nothing doing. Schmitz, long two, off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Peyton Pachinka. 5:30 left to go in the third. 34-21 the score. Ryan Naughton gives it off to Ty Purdy, right side of the wing, in for Peyton Pachinka. Hands it off to Ty Purdy. Ty Purdy shot short, goes out of bounds. You say last touch by the Crusaders, so we're going to stay on this end. Ty Purdy underneath his own basket, gives it off to Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka's going to drive, get bumped, nothing called. Puts it up and in for two. Gives the Dons a 36-21 lead. Natvig with it. He's going to give it off to LaRue. LaRue, long three. Too strong. Rebound down to Naughton and the Dons. Naughton's going to push it. And push it real good. Off to Ty Purdy. Corner three. Got it. Ty Purdy extends this lead. 39-21, foe left to go in the third. Schmitz with it, puts it between his legs. He's gonna pick up his dribble, gives it back to Natvig, out to LaRue, left side of the wing. He's gonna dump it in for Kimmerly. He's gonna have his pocket picked. Ty Purdy long pass to Peyton Pachinka. I don't know if he stepped out of bounds there. In for Nepper. His shot in and out, no good. Rebound down to the Crusaders. Schmitz gives it off to Guthrie. Guthrie's going to take it top of the key, back to LaRue, left side of the wing. He'll give it back to Natvig, left corner. 4 minutes left to go in the third. Natvig's going to get bothered by Ty Purdy. He'll put up a shot, and that one touched nothing at all and goes out of bounds. Aiden Bedard checks in for the Crusaders. Ty Purdy with it in the backcourt. Tree-Fitty left to go in the third. Ryan Naughton across midcourt. He'll come off a McFadden screen. Waits for something to develop. In for Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka loses the handle on it. That one goes out of bounds. Turnover Dons. Adric Schmitz with it. Gives it off to Guthrie. Swing past to Bedard. Long past the LaRue, left side of the wing. He'll give it back to Guthrie. Guthrie a long two. That one's off the front of the rim. Rebound down to Ty Purdy. I think Purdy's going to push this one. He'll go up for a layup. In for two. Extends the Dons lead to 20. 3:10 left to go in the third. Natvig with it, left wing. Gives it off to LaRue, left corner. In for Guthrie. Guthrie puts it up and in for two. Breaks the scoring drought for the Crusaders. Naughton's going to push this one up for the Dons. He'll back it out. He's top of the key. Has it towards the center circle. Off to Joel Nepper, top of the key to Ty Purdy. In for Ryan McFadden. McFadden the jumper for two. Good. 2:35 left to go in the third. Natvig with it for the Crusaders. He's guarded one-on-one by Ryan Naughton. Off to Guthrie. Guthrie, long three and got it. Ryan McFadden takes it, cross midcourt, picks up his dribble, gives it back to Ty Purdy, top of the key. Ty Purdy's going to drive. His shot is up and in for two. Schmitz takes it coast to coast for the Crusaders. And in checks in Johnny Duarte and Carson Big Pappy Shares. Good to see them get some action tonight. 45-26 to score, 2 minutes left to go in the third. Ryan Naughton takes it in the backcourt for the Dons. He's going to walk this one across midcourt. Gives it off to Johnny Duarte, left side of the wing, back to Ty Purdy, top of the key. In for Carson Shares, back to Ty Purdy. Ty's going to drive baseline, reverse layup. Not enough on that one, too short. Natvig's going to take this one coast to coast. Took what seemed to be 30 steps there. Back to Bedard. Nothing doing. LaRue off back of the iron, no good. And he's going to get bumped and fouled. I think by Ty Purdy. That's his first, team first. Guthrie gets it into LaRue. Shot too strong, no good. Rebound down to Carson Shares. Johnny Duarte gives it off to Peyton Pachinka. He'll take it across midcourt. Pachinka guarded by Natvig. Back to Naughton, top of the key. Naughton's going to drive. He'll put up a floater, too strong, no good. Rebound down to the Crusaders, going the other way with it. Natvig puts up a layup, and they're going to say he was bumped and fouled on the shot. I'm going to call this one on Johnny Duarte. That is his first, team second. And Isaac Natvig, the junior, will go to the free throw line. His first shot is no good. Natvig's second shot is no good. That ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Crusaders. It'll be Don Bosco ball with just under a minute to go. Ryan Naughton takes it. He'll give it up to Johnny Duarte across midcourt. He has it left side of the wing. Back to Ryan Naughton, top of the key. Dump pass in for Ty Purdy. Purdy lays it up and in for two. 45 seconds left in the third. 47-26 the score. Natvig guarded by Naughton, puts it between his legs. Off to Guthrie, left side of the wing. Long three, off back of the iron, no good. Down to Ryan McFadden, who I think was pushed. Back to Ty Purdy, takes it across midcourt. And they're going to call Ty Purdy with a carry. So the ball's going to be going the other way. 28 seconds to go in the third. Adric Schmitz checks back in for Valley Lutheran. Isaac Natvig with it, takes it across midcourt, 25 seconds left to go. Guarded by Naughton, he's going to drive, try and take it baseline. And I didn't catch who that foul was on. They're going to say that one was on Big Pappy Shares. Detterman to the line. His first free throw is up and good. Detterman's second shot is up and off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Ryan McFadden. 15 seconds left to go in the quarter. Ty Purdy, corner three. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Schmitz. Schmitz is going to try and take this one-on-one. He'll put up a shot off the front of the iron, no good. Another shot, I didn't catch who that one was, but that's going to be at the buzzer, and that's going to end the third quarter. 47-29 the score. So we'll take a short break. We'll be back with more action right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. And we're back with fourth quarter action. Adric Schmitz is going to take this one out of bounds for the Crusaders. Gets it into LaRue. Back to Natvig, guarded by Ty Purdy. Natvig is going to do a long three. Good. Trims that deficit to 15. Ty Purdy takes it across midcourt for the Dons. Ryan Naughton's just going to hold it. He's guarded by LaRue. Naughton gives it off to Ryan McFadden. McFadden lays it up and in for two. Natvig guarded by Ty Purdy. Back to Schmitz. Schmitz still guarded by Joel the Nat Nepper. LaRue's going to try and drive. He'll give it back to Natvig. Natvig, a corner three off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Ryan Naughton. Naughton's going to get mugged, nothing called. Off to Ty Purdy. And there they call one. They're going to call that one on Isaac Natvig. That's going to be his third, team third. In checks in Guthrie for the Crusaders. Ryan Naughton with it near the center circle. He's going to come off a Pachinka screen. He's going to give it off to Pachinka. Pachinka lays it up and in for two. 51-32 the score, 6:50 left to go in the ball game. Guthrie gives it off to Detterman. Detterman's going to drive baseline on McFadden. Gives it off to LaRue, long two, nothing doing. Rebound down to Peyton Pachinka. Ty Purdy laser pass to Ryan Naughton. Naughton's going to drive on Detterman, excuse me. He's going to get bumped and fouled. They're going to say this one was on the shot, so he's going to get 2 free throw attempts on this one. That one is on Detterman. That is his second, team fourth. Naughton's first free throw is up and good. Naughton's second free throw is up and also good. Schmitz gives it off to Guthrie, top of the key. Schmitz is going to drive on McFadden, puts up a shot. That one falls home. 34, excuse me. 6 minutes left to go in the contest. Ryan Naughton takes it right side of the wing. He's going to hold it, looks off to Ryan McFadden. McFadden's going to put one up and in. Guthrie's going to try and drive on Ryan Naughton. Out to Detterman, long three, no good. Laser pass to Ryan Naughton, back to Joel Nepper. He gets bumped, nothing called. Ryan McFadden's going to get fouled on the shot, and he's going to go to the line for two. They're going to call this one on Detterman. That's his third, team fifth. McFadden's first free throw is up and good. Johnny Duarte checks in for the Dons. Ryan McFadden's second free throw is no good. Rebound down to Detterman and Valley Lutheran. Kimmerly with it down low. That ball falls out of bounds. I'm going to say last touch by Don Bosco. But Valley Lutheran is going to take a full timeout, so we'll take a break here, and we'll be back with more action right after this. This is Don Bosco basketball from Don Bosco High School. Andrew Guthrie with it below his own basket to inbound for the Crusaders. Gets it into Schmitz. Schmitz is going to drive on Duarte, puts up a two, good. Dons still lead 56-36. 5:17 left to go. Ryan Naughton takes it across midcourt, gives it off to Peyton Pachinka. Pachinka guarded by Kimmerly. Gives it off to Ty Purdy. Purdy is going to go up for a shot, and that one does not fall home. But he's bumped and fouled. He's going to go to the line for two. They're going to call that one on Detterman. That is his fourth, team sixth. Ty Purdy's first free throw is good. Isaac Natvig checks in for the Crusaders, along with Aiden Bedard. Ty Purdy's second free throw is up and also good. And there's a stoppage of play. I think maybe a wet spot on the court. Not sure what that is, but we'll get that one cleaned up and back to the action. Good job by all those involved. He really wiped the floor with that towel. Into Guthrie, back to Schmitz. Schmitz takes it across half court for the Crusaders. Out to Natvig, right side of the wing, guarded by Naughton. Natvig puts it between his legs, almost loses that one. Guarded by Naughton, he's gonna drive, kicks it out to LaRue. Swing pass to Guthrie. Guthrie got the three to fall. Long pass to Peyton Pachenka. Pachenka's gonna drive, he gets bumped and fouled on the shot, so he's gonna go to the line for two. They're gonna call that one on Isaac Natvig. That is his fourth, team seventh. Pachenka's first free throw is up and off the front of the rim, no good. Ryan Hayes checks in for Don Bosco. Pachenka's second free throw is up and no good. That one danced around the rim. Rebound down to Ryan Naughton. He'll take it out for three, no good. Rebound down to Guthrie, long pass. That's going to be intercepted by Ryan Naughton. Seems like Ryan Naughton's doing everything. He'll rebound it, three-pointers, and walk your dog. Naughton's guarded by LaRue. He's going to give it back to Ty Purdy, top of the key. Ty Purdy back to Ryan McFadden. 4:10 left to go in the ball game. Swing pass out to Ryan Naughton. Gives it back to Ryan Hayes to Ty Purdy. Ty Purdy's gonna drive. He'll Euro step, puts one up and got it. They're gonna call this one on Andrew Guthrie, the senior. That is his third. And Ty Purdy gets the bonus. And for Guthrie, back to Schmitz. Under 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. And Schmitz is going to be bumped and fouled. That one's going to go on Ryan Hayes. That's his first, team fourth. Schmitz with it, gives it out to Guthrie. Guthrie's gonna drive. He'll put up a jump shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Ryan Hayes and the Dons. Off to Ryan Naughton. Naughton's gonna drive. He'll put up a shot, good. 63-39, 3:30 left to go. LaRue with it, right side in for Kimmerly. Back to LaRue. His pass is gonna be intercepted by Naughton. 2-on-1 situation off to Ty Purdy. Purdy lays it up and in for two. Schmitz with it for the Crusaders. He's going to take a long three off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound down to Peyton Pachenka. And they're going to call that foul on Austin Kimmerly. That's his third, team ninth. And Peyton Pachenka, the senior, is going to go to the line for the one-on-one. Carson Bibb, Happy Shares, and Johnny Duarte check back into the ball game. Pachenka's first shot is up and no good. That one's going to be picked up by Ryan Naughton. His shot off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Schmitz and the Crusaders. Schmitz is going to try and take this one coast to coast. Gives it off to LaRue. And he's going to run over Carson Shares. Big Pappy drawing the charge there. Ball going the other way. Ryan Hayes checks back into the ball game for the Dons. Crusaders having the full court press, gives it off to Ryan Naughton. Valley Lutheran backs off now. Naughton's going to hold this one at the top of the key, gives it off to Pachinka, back to Naughton. Naughton near the center circle. He's going to be guarded by LaRue. Comes off a Shares screen. Dumps it in for Carson Shares. Shares goes up for a shot. He's bumped and fouled. Big Pappy Shares to the line for two. His first shot is up and off the back of the iron, no good. And his second shot is up and rimming in and out, no good. Falls out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Don Bosco. And it's Valley Lutheran ball. 65-39 the score. 2:34 left to go in the contest. Schmitz takes this one across midcourt for the Crusaders. He's going to go up for a shot. Who are they calling this one on? They called it on Ty Purdy. That's his second. Team fifth. Adric Schmitz is going to the line for two shots. Adric Schmidt's first shot is up and good. Place so quiet you could hear a pin drop. The sophomore's second shot is up and also good. Ball in for Ryan Naughton, 2:26 left to go. He's going to walk this one up, cross midcourt. Takes it right side of the wing, guarded by LaRue. Back to Carson Shares. Pappy long three, got it. Carson, Big Pappy Shares hits the three-point shot. 68-41, 2 minutes left. Guthrie with the long three, nothing doing. Ryan Naughton with it near the center circle, guarded by LaRue. And I think they're going to get Carson on a moving screen. That's going to be his second, team sixth. Johnny Duarte and Joel Nepper check back into the ball game. Minute 45 left to go. Schmitz takes it across midcourt for the Crusaders, gives it off to Guthrie, left side of the wing. To LaRue, back to Guthrie, back to Natvig, top of the key. Natvig pump fakes. He's going to take the three. That one's going to fall short and out of bounds, and it's going to be Don Bosco basketball. Ty Purdy gives it off to Johnny Duarte. Duarte along two, rimming in and out, no good. That ball falls out of bounds. And they're going to say last touch by the Dons. We are going the other way. Schmitz with it, takes it across midcourt, guarded by Nepper, puts it between his legs, gives it off to Natvig, left side of the wing. He's going to give it off to Bedard. Bedard, guarded by Pappy, puts up a shot, nothing doing. Rebound down to Ryan Hayes. Minute left in the contest. Ty Purdy with it for the Dons. He'll take it across midcourt, gives it off to Joel Nepper, right side of the wing. Off to Ryan Hayes in the corner, back to Johnny Duarte, right side of the wing. Back to Ty Purdy, top of the key. He'll give it into Big Pappy Shares. Pappy turns, fires, nothing doing. Rebound down to Schmitz, 48 seconds left in the contest. He'll give it off to Natvig in the left corner. He'll hold it, goes baseline. He'll put up a teardrop, and that one falls in for two. Ty Purdy with it in the backcourt. 30 seconds left in the ball game. He'll be guarded by Natvig. He'll give it off to Nepper. Back to Ty Purdy. Swings it over to Johnny Duarte. He's going to hold it. Nepper with it in the corner. Back to Ty Purdy. I think they're just going to try and kill some clock here. Johnny Duarte with it in the backcourt. He's guarded by Schmitz. Gives it off to Nepper, guarded by LaRue. Back to Ty Purdy. Purdy's going to dribble drive. Gives it back to Ryan Hayes. Hayes is going to chuck up a three. Nothing doing. That one falls out of bounds. And that's how the contest is going to end. And your final score tonight, Don Bosco comes away with the victory, 68-43. You can catch Don Bosco back in action tomorrow night as they play host to the Clarksville Indians. Well, on behalf of myself, Andrew Cruz, and the whole Don Bosco staff and family and friends, I'm signing out. We're saying so long. Thanks for joining us, and please drive home safely. We will catch you tomorrow night. Goodbye, everybody.